Really great for you, because if you have to refresh your home or your apartment, or you want to, do it yourself or pick up some great items and repurpose them, you know that a fresh coat of paint is the easiest way to do that. Well, sometimes painting can be really messy and really hard. Not anymore. We've got the Wagner Power Station stationary paint spraying system. It is a giant system we are offering you today. In fact, we have an exclusive configuration where you're even getting the separate detail nozzle, which is a $40 value. Normally, you'd have to pay for that separately. We're even throwing in a $20 coupon for paint, but this is a system that works with any kind of paint. Lou, it's less wasteful, it is faster, it's more efficient, and you might actually have fun painting, Lou.
You really would. Well, let me show you how quickly I can get a project done here, okay? I'm gonna turn on the power station. Now notice, the part with the fan actually stays on the ground.
Okay.
So the part I'm holding right here is less than 5 pounds. Watch the door. I want you to see how quickly I can paint this, because it really makes every job just a lot of fun to do. Look at this. And it's putting on a very even coat of paint, as you can see. Look at that. So more of your paint is gonna wind up on your project, and it's gonna be a lot less effort for you. I mean, this is like 5 times faster than doing this traditionally, which would be like a brush and a roller.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you can see how quickly I'm just going right over this, back and forth.
But, I mean, look at the coverage. I mean,
yeah,
you could probably finish that door in like within it's crazy, in minutes.
In one coat of paint.
There's no drips, there's no mess. I've painted many of my own apartments by myself. It's taken me days. There's a reason. This is the type of system that the pros use, of course, on a bigger, larger scale.
Yes.
But this is what the pros are using, right, Lou?
No, it really is. Well, and think about this, too. The paint's gonna actually dry faster because we're injecting air into it as we put it on here. So even if you do have to put a second coat on, by the time you do a room with 4 walls, by the time you get around to that first wall again, it's dry and ready for a second application. Okay, so there we go.
My gosh.
And boom, that quickly we just painted an entire door. And I think that in one coat, we're done with this. So it's easier, it's more coverage, the paint goes farther, it's less effort for you. So many reasons why you want this. Now, come on down here, because we're gonna do a chair. You and I were talking before the show.
That was my favorite demonstration that you did. I watched the video last night as I was preparing.
Isn't it amazing?
I couldn't believe it, because that's tough without making a mess.
Oh no, it's a nightmare, quite frankly, without making a mess. And the thing about this is, look at all the little nooks and crannies and all the grooves in this.
Yeah.
This could take you a really long time to do.
And imagine how much waste you get, because you get the drippy.
No, you do.
Right?
Yeah, so if I turn this on, okay, now watch how fast I can do this. And I'll show you all the controls on this too in a moment.
So what's the nozzle you have on? Is that the detail one?
This is the iSpray. This is the largest one.
Okay, so you get that included today with that 45-ounce cup, okay?
Yeah, but I want you to just see. Now, this is not just coating the surface. This is actually getting down inside of the wicker here.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Look at that. Putting a really nice coat on here, and you're gonna find that you're gonna start looking for things to paint, because this is fun. I'm telling you, it's easy to do. I don't care if you've never used a sprayer before, this is the one for you. If you're an expert, you've always used Wagner sprayers, this one is just one you gotta try, because it's a lot lighter. Instead of having the motor and everything on here, and I'm just gonna do half of that just so you can see it.
Look, you're almost done.
Look how quickly.
Oh my gosh,
I got half of that done.
A painting project doesn't have to be like your whole vacation from work. Like, it could be like one day
you want to finish it?
of work. Yeah, just do it.
Watch this.
So here's the thing. $119.99 is what the Wagner Power Station costs on its own with the iSpray nozzle, okay?
Right.
That's normally what you would get. That's $120. Here at HSN, exclusively for us and our shopper, we've thrown in the detail nozzle with the 20-ounce cup. So that is for the more fine work, when you want a little more precision, a little more control. That's a $40 value. You're getting it today. You're even getting included the shoulder straps you can carry with you, the spray poster, the hose, all of that, including a $20 coupon on qualifying paint purchases. And remember, any type of paint, right, Lou? I mean, I can use water-based, latex.
Latex paint, oil paint. You can use stains, which is what I'm going to use on this fence in a moment. You can use chalk paint and milk paint if you like to do crafts.
And then how would I clean it though after?
Okay, so you never have to clean anything from the handle back.
Okay.
Okay, because this is just air coming through here.
Okay.
This part on top breaks down to 5 pieces. It takes 5 minutes. You need no tools.
Oh my gosh.
You wash out the cup. You rinse the pieces out, you put them back together again. It's so simple. And while I have you here, I want to show you a couple features on top of this.
5 pieces, 5 minutes. That's so cool.
So right here, I can control the volume of paint, the air actually that's going into it, so that controls the volume of paint just by twisting this little ring right here. This one controls how narrow, how wide the stream is. The little tabs you see right here dictate what direction I'm spraying. So right now I'm going vertically.
Right.
If I twist this like this, now I'm going horizontally, okay?
Wow.
So it shows you all of that. And then the trigger's right here. The harder I pull the trigger, the more comes out.
This is
it's so simple. So
because I'm dealing with this right now.
Yeah.
The babies have scuffed up. The person that originally painted it didn't probably scrape and probably use 2 different types of paint. So it started peeling off at like a touch.
Yeah, that's not good.
I've been considering something like this and it has felt like such a monumental task.
No, this makes it fast
You
and
can
easy.
do this and it doesn't have to take you a whole week.
Now, here's something I want you to see. The hose on this is 11.5 feet long, okay? So if I sit this in the center of a room and I'm painting a whole room, I have a 22-foot reach, okay? So I don't have to drag it around with me. I can let it sit on the ground. We also give you, as you see right here, we also give you a strap so you can actually wear this when you're doing something big like a fence. So let me do the fence real quick. Gonna turn this on. Now watch this. Watch how quick. And then remember, this is stained.
I wish I had a stopwatch because it is so fast. And yes, of course, we're going even faster than you'd go for the purpose of live television. But at the end of the day, if you've been mulling over a project, if you've priced, because I have priced professionals to come and help me out, and I'm talking about just doors and frames and, the borders of the walls. And it's a fortune to have somebody come and do this. You can do this by yourself. One of the easiest ways to refresh any furniture, any projects, repurpose stuff that you may have found at a flea market or at a garage sale is with a fresh, beautiful coat of paint. You can use this with all paint types. Today, we've got a special offer for you. It's $107 if you want to try it out first. It's $26.99 plus your reduced shipping to get it home. And this is HSN exclusive, Lou. Out there in retail, you wouldn't get all the goodies.
No, you wouldn't. You can't. And that's for 12 months that it's going to be exclusive here. So for the next year, you can only buy this here. Let's see, did I get all of it? That looks done. Look at that. One spot here. There we go. Okay, look at that.
Pretty impressive.
Look how quickly I did that. So imagine if you had to do a whole fence in your yard.
Oh, yeah.
How fast you could do that with this. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Yeah. Let's do something else that people don't like to do. Let's paint a deck.
Okay.
And not just a deck, but a deck.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but not with the Wagner. And the thing is, we're gonna do the deck and the railing. I'm gonna show you a neat feature I haven't done yet. Now I'm gonna switch these out while we're working, because you can actually switch these very quickly, all right? So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this railing right here. Okay. Now, there's a lot of spindles on this railing, and ordinarily, this could be a nightmare, but I want you to just watch how quickly I can do this. Now, this is the detail sprayer that I'm using right now.
And you get that included. That's a separate $40 value.
And you can see
you don't have to pay separately. You're getting it in here.
Yeah, and this is a much finer spray that comes off of this. There's a slight texture when you use the eye detail, almost like you would get off of a roller.
Okay.
Not the eye detail, with the iSpray.
Okay.
The large one. With this guy, with the detail sprayer, it's much finer. You have a lot more control. You can make it a lot smaller pattern.
And Lou, with that detail sprayer that you get, that's a 20-ounce cup. If you want to buy more cups, we've got those available right now at HSN for $19.95. You can get 2 additional 45-ounce cups, so those bottom cups, right?
Now, I want to show you this because this is what we call our stop and go technology right here, okay? So watch this. All I have to do is press right here and I rotate this, and that comes off.
Pop it off.
So now I'm gonna put this one down and I'm gonna pick up the big one.
Okay.
And watch this. And the same thing, I just keep it on an angle, it goes in there, and it just snaps right into place.
And you would use the bigger one for where you need more paint, where you need bigger surfaces, right?
Right. For the big deck right here.
So remember, you could buy those separate paint cups. If you want to do less cleaning, you could buy those. We've got a 2-pack right now for $19.95. I know Pat will put it on the side of the screen. There it is, for you to go ahead and buy. And you could buy all of the Wagner accessories, and including, you can pick up an extra, detail spray nozzle, which you get included today. But if you want an extra one, you could pick those up as well, $39.95 to pick up that. So, because Lou, a lot of people have bought this already. Maybe they just want to buy the spray nozzle. Yep. You can go ahead and do that at $39.95 right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was busy painting the deck. I didn't hear you. I'm just kidding.
What did you say?
I'm saying I was busy painting the deck. I wanted to point out, I'm already done.
I wasn't listening to you either.
While you were talking, I painted the entire deck. And I want you to look at this, because if you've ever painted a deck, you know that all all those little slats in between.
Yes.
You gotta get a brush in there and you're there just stippling paint for hours, okay?
And the thing is, Lou,
total coverage. One coat.
You could be the best painter, right? Because I actually enjoyed painting when I would paint my apartments, small apartments, but I would do it all by myself, including the borders. I'd put the tape up, you know, but you could be the best painter in the world. You're still probably wasting paint.
Oh, a lot of paint.
You are still getting some drips every now and then, even if you're like the best in the world. And so this is just a more efficient, a faster way to do it and less wasteful way to do it. I hope you pick it up today. It's 650-309. We'll ship it out to you on that first payment of $26.99 plus shipping, and now you get to work on all these projects that maybe have been bugging you for a long time.
So I'm going to upcycle this, okay? I'm going to make this new. This is great for crafters. Remember what I said before, that you could use this with any of your milk paints, your chalk paints, anything like that, because it does a much finer spray when you use the detail nozzle. My wife Kelly's actually had me do a couple tables like this already. I've done several different things. Yeah, little craft projects for her, but I just want you to see how complete I can do this. And it's not dripping, it's not running. I'm getting a nice even coat. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
I wish I could say I picked it. But
that was your wife, Kelly, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It wasn't me. But you can see right there. Now, unfortunately, I can't reach under there, the angle I am at this table, but you can see how quickly I did all of that. And if I see I missed a spot, I can just feather this in. Just by giving it a little spray like that.
And like you said, at the end of the day, it dries quicker too because it's a more even, precise coat.
You want to see something really cool? Come on over here to this other pot. So we've got a stencil on here, okay? Watch this. So if you're a real crafter and you really want to make something look special, make it your own, watch this. I can take this and see how I can, the harder I squeeze, the more comes out. With this detail nozzle, I've just got tremendous control over what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off real quick. Now remember, it's gonna dry faster too, but I'm gonna show you, if I pull the stencil off of here, let's see how my stencil skills are today. It varies from day to day with me sometimes. We'll see. If I can get the tape off. There we go. Okay, not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I didn't do a horrible job.
You should have let it dry a little bit, right?
You know.
But you know, at the end of the day, think of all the stuff in your home that maybe looks like it's seen a better day, right? Think of all that outdoor furniture. Before you go out and spend all that money, a fresh coat of paint is more affordable. It's easier to do, but you know, it's such a project most of the time. When you have the Wagner power station, you know, it's a system that makes your life easier. It's the type of system that the pros use. You think they stand there all day with a paintbrush and a roller? They don't. They bring out the big guns and they have more industrial size. But this is the same type of technology they're using, or else, I mean, my gosh, they'd take a month to do one project.
Oh yeah, no, it's exactly the same. But the big deal about this is the power stays on the ground. Unless I'm wearing it on my shoulder and doing a fence or something where I'm constantly moving, I leave it on the ground. I've got that 11.5 feet.
And plugs into standard plug, right?
Yeah, any standard outlet, you're fine with that. This part weighs less than 5 pounds, even with the paint in here, with a full cup on it, okay? So that means that I'm not, you know, breaking my arm, not sitting there going, oh my God, I can't paint anymore. You know, it makes it easy, it makes it fun. Now, we're gonna do something that traditionally is not fun.
Actually, if you've ever gone to anybody's house, a lot of times you will see the drips that have stayed there.
And you can look inside and see the old color. Okay, watch this.
Because you're like, there's no way, I'm not doing that again, forget it.
Watch this, because this is, you'll never wanna paint these any other way once you've tried it with your Wagner. Because look at that beautiful, even coat that I'm getting. And it's actually, Lou, I don't know if you can see it.
Your taste in colors is spot on today.
Like that?
That's so pretty. Look at how fresh and beautiful and new it looks.
Yes. And you know what? If you could see the angle looking up into these the louvers here, you would see that I'm actually getting paint up underneath them. It's actually, I'm kind of angling it a little bit. So it's actually going up inside there.
You have inspired me today. I can do this. I'm very excited. I'm gonna save so much money at the end of the day. I'm paying $26 a month for a system that now I own because I could take it apart and clean it. You're not gonna be throwing away these parts. It is paint compatible, so all types of paint, right, Lou?
Yeah, any kind of paint.
I mean, it doesn't get any easier.
Look at that. Okay, so that's done. Now, if you've ever done it before, you know that that could have taken a really hideously long amount of time. And we just did it in a few minutes. And I did so much better job just now than I ever could have done with a paintbrush. And again, that's one of those jobs where I'd probably roll it first and then be in here stippling forever with a paintbrush.
Absolutely.
For hours stippling. No, in minutes, we're done, and we put a really nice coat on there.
How you're gonna feel when that piece of furniture, or when those chairs outside, or when that wall that was chipped looks brand new again. You know, it's gonna be a way to refresh, breathe new life into that home or that project, and you could do it yourself. It's that easy. Now remember, this configuration is exclusive to HSN.
Yes, it is.
You will not get this anywhere else. We're even throwing in the $40 detail nozzle, and you